Hi, in this video we will learn about writing simple functions in MATLAB. Let's get started. So let us first begin with the syntax of writing a function. Okay, let's get started. Let's see the syntax of function. To write a function, what you have to do is you have to mention the keyword function. Okay, function followed by whatever function name you want to give. Let us say that in this example I want to give a function name as test function. Okay, followed by input variables. Okay, let us say that you want to write a function which accepts two variables a and b. So you will write input variables or input arguments to this function in the form of the small braces. Okay, a comma b. So in this function we are going to input two input arguments a and b, and then whatever you want to do, you do it in that function and end it by writing end. So it is similar to C. Okay, thing is we are ending it up with a keyword known as end, and inside this you can do whatever you want. So let us say that I just want to print these two input arguments. Okay, whatever these two input arguments are given to this test function, I just want to print them. So what can I do is I can use my fprintf. Okay, so fprintf, my first argument is syntax is similar to C, %d. I will put up a new line feed, comma a. Okay, now what I will do is I will print my second argument. This is just a tutorial. Okay, so I will print my second argument b. Okay, so what this whole function does, it accepts two arguments a and b and it just prints them. Okay, now let's make use of this function. Okay, you can call this function from anywhere inside a MATLAB folder or anywhere wherever you want from your workspace. You can call this function using test function followed by pass any two arguments, 3 comma 4 I am passing. Okay, I am just clearing everything. Okay, so what will happen now, if you run this code, you are passing two arguments 3 and 4. What will happen, these two arguments will be passed to this function test function. Okay, and you will be printing this two input arguments here using fprintf. So let's run it and check. Okay, just save it. Okay, I'll save it with some name, pgm1.m. Now let's just run it and check. So you can see my first argument which I have entered is 3 and my second argument is 4. So this is about very basic syntax with just input. Now let us see that, let us say that you just want to do some operations. Let us say that you just want to perform some addition operation. C is equal to a plus b. Now what will happen, you are passing two input arguments 3 and 4. They will be passed to this function, and I have written C is equal to a plus b and I have not given a semicolon here. So what will happen, the sum will be printed in my command window. So let's run this code and see. C is equal to 7. 3 plus 4 is 7. Okay, alright. Now let us say that I want to return this C, variable C, as an output variable from this function. So what can I do? I can mention an output variable here. Okay, function C is output variable, name of the function is test function, and my two input variables are, or two input arguments are a and b, and what is my return argument? C. Now I will put a semicolon over here and see the format. Okay, now I can't just call this test function as it is. I should write here c equal to test function 3 comma 4, and see I have put a semicolon here and I am not giving a semicolon over here. So what will happen, whatever will get printed will be because of this line, okay, because of this function call. Now let's see c is equal to 7. Now the next thing is, what if you have multiple number of output arguments? Very simple. Let us say that you have another output variable which you want to return back. Let us say d is equal to a minus b. Okay, so there are two output variables you wish to return back. So here itself you can just append c comma d, and here also you have to call your function in the same format. Okay, c comma d. So I have two output arguments which I will get, c comma d, and test function is the name of the function, and these are two input arguments. Let's run it. So you can see first argument is 3, second argument is 4, their sum is 7, and their difference is minus 1. So this is about writing your own functions. Okay, so that's it regarding functions. Thank you.